So the field superintendent is making sure that everyone is maintaining the agreed upon task based on the schedule and where we're headed the next few weeks. So it's a 2-week look ahead every hour of every day. You're constantly looking at safety. You can't have production unless you're safe. You don't have to make that the primary focus of every discussion is safety. It's incorporated, everyone's responsible for safety. So while you're working on the logistics and the daily work plan and making sure that quality control and production is being achieved, you bring the safety up if it's there. So safety is ultimately the main goal, because if someone gets hurt, production stops, it demoralizes everybody. So you just incorporate it in everything you do. On a personal level, once you get in the field and you're meeting with these guys, you're hot or you're cold or it's raining or there's lightning. So everything that you do during the day, when you talk about your plan, if you don't keep your word, then you lose their trust. Then now you don't know if they're going to honor their commitment because you didn't honor yours. So the relationship and the bond and the camaraderie, all that comes after you keep your word. If you don't keep your word, you lose that relationship in the field. That trickles up to their PM. They call the owner, or they call their boss and say, hey, this Rayburn bunch, they're not doing what they say, it's making it difficult. And then their guys feel that from them. Everyone out there knows that I'm not the safety director, but they know if they're doing something unsafe, I'm gonna stop. Everyone out there knows that the Rayburn field superintendent, there's several of us in these jobs, they know that we're not ultimately the project superintendent. But if we tell them we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it, because we keep our word and we do what we say. But you can't get to that development or that stage of development in the relationship if you don't start out with the little things. Hey, wear your safety glasses. You don't have to work in an office for 6 years and wait on a promotion to see your accomplishment. You can see your accomplishment almost every day. In addition to the relationship, there's guys out there, you're walking around, you put your gloves on, he's picking up something heavy, he's having a hard day, you go over and help him for 2 minutes, tell him he's doing a good job, and you see his attitude change, you see his work ethic change, and you see his safety change, just because he knows somebody cares and somebody's holding him accountable. You don't get that in books, they don't teach that, it's not part of the degree. That they may bring up standards of relationships and ethics and that kind of stuff, but you're going to deal with a guy that may have been middle school educated, could be down and out and ended up in this industry, and you're working right beside him maybe for hours doing a certain task, turn right around and now you shake hands with an engineer that may have a master's degree in 2 different engineering subjects, civil, mechanical, some of the highest educated individuals you're ever going to meet, but you have to build that relationship with that individual and that individual. You can't have a conversation with this guy the same as this guy, and you don't get that in other fields. The team aspect in my earlier career in different companies, it was kind of, you were kind of on an island and you just had to do everything. And if you succeeded, you got all the credit, and if you failed, you got all the blame. The team concept in the projects since I've been here, that's something that I know Rayburn's worked on and developed the core values and building a team. And if you have good team members, you're going to have bad days, and your team members cover your back, and you're there for them.